The only thing an old man can tell a young man is that it goes fast, real fast. And if you're not careful, it's too late. Of course, the young man will never understand this truth. Women are attracted to funny men. It is often said. This is not true. It only appears this way because women laugh at everything a very handsome man says. So this gives the very handsome men the idea that they are funny. As long as the red dice are in there, the gambler has hope. And hope is a wonderful thing to be addicted to. Now that all hope is gone, a deep relief has taken its place, and I allow myself to enjoy it before the despair sets in. Sometimes a writer's strike is good. Maybe if we had a writer's strike now, people would have to read Shakespeare instead of James Patterson. I'll admit that I'm deeply closeted, but I'll never admit that I'm gay. It's true what they say. Never meet your heroes. It turns out they're all a bunch of fucking assholes. They're probably the reason you turned into such a fucking asshole, because they were your heroes, and you spent all your time trying to be like them. I remember a psychiatrist once telling me that I gamble in order to escape the reality of life, and I told him, that's why everyone does everything. An addiction is a deep hook, and sometimes the harder you wriggle to escape her, the deeper she goes. I like doing a funny show where I don't have to act and fall in love with a girl. Comedy is surprises, so if you're intending to make somebody laugh and they don't laugh, that's funny. There are these showcase clubs where 14 guys will go on in a row and people are laughing at everything, and I'm like, I can't laugh that much. That's so weird to me. You're trying your best to make people laugh. Then if you fail, they hate you. But your intent's the same. It's not like you're trying to do evil to them. With the computer and stuff, the difference between a rich guy and a poor guy, to me, is nothing. Because I don't like big houses. I don't drive a car, so you know. I just live in a small apartment. And I have my computer, which is really cool. Letterman is very intimidating because he's so funny. So you have to be really prepared. Also, he's a little squeamish about certain things. So you have to always be on guard to please him. When I hear a guy lost a battle to cancer, that really did bother me. That's a term. It implies that he failed, and that somebody else that defeated cancer is heroic and courageous. Stand-up has the best writers, because it's the hardest writing by a million miles. All my life's about is cracking up people, and them cracking me up, and trying not to think about dying. That doesn't cost very much money. It got very tedious, saying the same jokes, in the same way with the same attitude. I like to do talk show appearances, where I get to just be myself, and I do stand up where I can completely be myself. That's what I've always loved the most of anything. It's a very odd thing with Hollywood, where you do stand up, you're good at it. Then they go, how would you like to be a horrible actor? Then you say, all right, that sounds good. I'll do that. I always told everybody the perfect joke would be where the setup and punchline were identical. If you're watching a comedian on television and he's making a political point, I would say he's gotten too serious.